Thank you guys for coming. Sue thanked me, but really it was a group effort. I really do have to thank my committee and thank the board members at AIDS Calgary and all of my other friends who've just pitched in one way or another to make tonight happen. 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with HIV. I was a student at the time living over in Rome. I had fallen in love for the first time in my life, and unfortunately found out too late that my partner had HIV and that I had contracted it from him. And certainly I would call that a traumatizing experience. And it probably took me about a year or so to sort of wrap my mind around what that meant. By that time, I had come back to Canada. I didn't know how to cope with this living overseas away from the great support network that I had here in Canada. So I came home to our great healthcare system, to my loving family and my supportive friends, to sort of find a way forward. And I eventually did. And then I realized I was one lucky person to be a Canadian with this disease, because living in so many countries, they haven't eradicated AIDS. And we really have done an amazing job here in Canada at providing the treatment that's necessary to make that happen. But it still is a chronic illness. I compare it often, and it's very different, but in a way it's similar to something like a diabetes, where with the right treatment, you can live a long, normal, healthy life. The difference is, I don't think that there are people out there that are hated for being diabetics. And I can tell you, as somebody who lives with HIV, that's not always the case with somebody who lives with HIV. I face discrimination on a regular basis. But that being said, I don't give a I don't give a shit. You know, I have loving friends. But I know this, I know that we need the government at the table, and we have the government at the table. We need us at the table. We all need to play a part. We've gotten rid of HIV. We haven't gotten rid of, we've gotten rid of AIDS for a lot of people. We haven't gotten rid of HIV yet. These two organizations, CANFAR and AIDS Calgary, I sit on the board of AIDS Calgary. I'm very happy to do that. There are Calgarians here in this city, people that you might not even realize. You might sit in a meeting with me and not know that I'm living with this, but there are so many Calgarians that are living with HIV every day, and AIDS Calgary is one of the key organizations that's providing the services and the support that they need, and they're a much needed organization in the city. CANFAR is providing research grants to universities, hospitals across the country, including here in Calgary and in Alberta, so that we can hopefully find a cure one day for HIV, and it will no longer be necessary. So we're working towards that together. AIDS Calgary is dealing with the reality of today, and CANFAR is dealing with the hope for tomorrow that organizations like these won't be necessary anymore. So I want to keep this short. I want you guys to have fun. I want you to leave knowing a bit more about this. I want to thank you for the donations that you've already given, some of you on your way in. If you want to know more about getting involved or making a donation, some of us are wearing these handy little name tags. Stop anybody, introduce yourself. Although if you're here, you probably know somebody with a name tag. So feel free to chat with them about how you can get involved, how you can donate, and most of all, thanks to our lovely sponsors at Ben & Jones, but also at Belvedere. This liquor was donated tonight, so the more you drink, the closer we get to dealing with this and to finding a cure. So drink up, have a fun night, and with that I want to toast everybody that came out tonight to show their support. Thank you very much. And thank you to all the members.